Hey everybody, I'm Mike Sokol from RVelectricity, and this is just a quick demonstration of what happens to a 3-light tester when you intentionally energize the ground with up to 120 volts from the outside. So can happen if you have a string of RVs that are connected together and the ground is lost back to the main service panel. If one of the RVs develops a hot skin condition, it can reflect to all the other RVs in that same group. Let me let you see what happens. So here's my little tester. I have a 120 volt variac on here. I've got a 3-light tester plugged into a normally wired outlet, except I have the ability to inject up to 120 volts on the ground. And I've got a little meter just sitting in there looking at that voltage. So normally you would expect to have 2 amber lights and no red light that shows correct polarity. But look what happens if we develop, say, a 40 or 50 volts from the outside from another RV. So what you end up with, something that says you have an open ground. You do not have an open ground. You actually have 50 volts coming in from something else that can be very deadly. What happens if we bring this all the way up to, say, 120 volts, like you've got a dead short on one of the other RVs? So now you have 120 volts coming into the ground. Notice, look at this. I've got a red light and an amber light, and in fact, it is telling us that we have a reverse polarity. We do not have a reverse polarity. We have a normal polarity with a hot ground coming in over 80 volts. Everybody get the idea? Normal voltage on the ground, 3-light tester says it's okay. 50 volts or so on there, it says that it has an open ground. When it doesn't have an open ground, it actually has a hot ground. 120 volts or so, it says it has reverse polarity coming in, and it does not have reverse polarity. It is actually normal polarity plus this hot ground coming in. And the real deadly danger of this is you could even shut off the circuit breakers on your own RV. That's a hot ground coming in from the outside. And so what that can do is energize your RV even though you're not aware that you have a hot ground. So anytime you see what appears to be a ground connection or reverse polarity that keeps coming and going on a 3-light tester, it probably means that something bad is happening in that group or loop of RVs at a campground, and you need to investigate further. Okay, I'm Mike Sokol from RVelectricity. Let's play safe out there.